This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the morning of Friday, November 22nd, 2024. I'm Alex Brown. After just over a year of construction, the mill in Bloomington will mark the opening of a $13 million tech-centered office space in the city's downtown trades district today. John Fernandez with the mill says The Forge is a 3-story Class A office space that will serve as a place for tech startups as well as a co-working space for remote workers.
We've always had a real gravitational pull here for early stage companies and startups. Having a new office space where more mature companies or growth stage companies can locate really adds even more to the community that we're building.
The Federal Economic Development Administration previously estimated The Forge will create 530 jobs and generate $51 million in private investment. South Bend International Airport will cut the ribbon today on a new business center within its concourse in partnership with Notre Dame Federal Credit Union. The relocated and upgraded space provides a fully ADA accessible spot for travelers to work or simply wait, with power outlets at each seat. Indianapolis-based marketing firm Trendy Minds, the city's largest advertising agency, is now being led by the second CEO in the company's 29-year history. Stacy Summer, a former executive at San Francisco public relations firm Edelman, was announced Thursday as the new CEO at Trendy Minds. Trevor Yeager, who founded the firm in 1995 when he was a senior at Anderson University, exited the CEO post. He will continue to provide strategic guidance for the agency in the role of founder and chairman. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
IBJ Media, Inside Indiana Business, and the Indiana Economic Development Corporation invite you to the Engage Indiana series, presented by CareSource, Indiana University, and Old National Bank. With an unrelenting focus on growing Indiana's economy, we'll dive into each region's unique challenges and distinct opportunities for growth. 9 regions, 1 goal. Indiana's bold future starts here. Discover more and register at ibj.com/engage.
Hammond-based Quantum Corridor, a public-private partnership developing a high-speed fiber optic communications network, has closed on a $10 million Series A round of funding. The company says it plans to use the funding to fuel expansion of its network south through Purdue University and Indianapolis to the Crane Naval Surface Warfare Division. Sagamore Institute Senior Fellow Jerry Hendricks.
We have the makings of this high-tech corridor here in the Midwest, ranging from Crane, Indiana, where the Navy is doing its most advanced technological innovation and research and development of new systems, running up through Fermilab, Argonne National Lab. You got Purdue University, one of the largest and most efficient and effective research universities in the world.
The company's current network runs along a 14-mile route from Hammond to a data center in Chicago with connectivity speeds at 500 times faster than the blink of an eye. In addition to going south, Quantum Corridor is looking to expand the network for more than 250 miles across the Indiana Toll Road. Chicago-based developer Wiley Capital is looking to build a major data center campus in Merrillville that could ultimately represent a $600 million investment. Our partners at the Times of Northwest Indiana report plans for the 1.2 million square foot campus include 6 buildings and could create up to 200 jobs. The campus would be built at the Merrillville Commerce Center, also being developed by Wiley. Each of the buildings would be up to 3 stories high and could cost about $100 million to build. Jason Simon with Wiley Capital told the Data Center Advisory Committee in Merrillville this week that the project is the result of increased demand for data centers. Paramount Schools of Excellence founder Tommy Reddix is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.